In deep space, far away from any sun or planet, where stars look like cold holes in the sky and nothing moves for years, a lonely old warship floats like a ghost. The ship was once called Astral Spear, a name that used to make enemies shake during the First Solar War. Now it is nothing special. Rust covers the hull like brown scars. The metal skin has cracks. The engines are dead, only blinking small blue lights like the last breaths of a dying animal. No flags, no sound, no movement. Just silence around a forgotten ship that history erased. Around this old ship, something huge waits in darkness. Dozens, then hundreds of alien warships appear from hyperspace, forming a circle like a shining trap around the Astral Spear. This is not a patrol. This is not a mistake. This is an execution. These ships belong to the Varan Dominion, a powerful alien empire that hates humans even after 100 years of peace. Their ships are shiny silver, shaped like long knives. Their weapons glow red like angry suns. Everything about them is new, dangerous, perfect. Their commander, a tall alien with blue skin and crystal eyes named General Zaruk, stands in his command tower looking at the small hologram of the Astral Spear. He laughs, not loud, not warm, but cold like metal. His voice spreads through the bridge. This is the great human power? One ancient ship? One piece of rust. His soldiers laugh too, some hitting screens, some joking about humans and their old machines. They believe the Astral Spear is trash, a dead memory from a war that humans lost long ago. Inside the Astral Spear, there is only one human awake. One man breathing in this dead ship. His name is Captain Adrian Vale. He sits alone in the command chair, wearing an old black military coat with burned marks on the shoulders. His hair is silver, not because he is too old, but because war stole color from it. His face is full of scars, lines like broken maps, eyes dark like someone who saw too much. Adrian is not afraid. He is tired. Tired of war, tired of lies, tired of being the last one awake. The ship is broken. No crew around him. All engineers, pilots, medics, even soldiers, all sleeping inside cryopods because life support failed months ago. If Adrian sleeps too, the ship dies. Someone needed to stay awake to keep systems alive, repair everything one by one, talk to the AI, and wait for help that never came. Adrian chose to stay awake because he promised his crew he would take them home. Now home looks far away, like a planet in a dead dream. In front of him, old screens flicker with weak light. System errors flash like red stars. Oxygen low, engine offline, weapons disabled, shields broken. The Astral Spear is like a heart that forgot how to beat. But Adrian knows something others do not. The Astral Spear is alive in a way no other ship is. Not physically, not biologically, but deep inside, in the core where metal meets memory, there is something waiting. Something sleeping. Something breathing in silence. This something is the ship's AI, the artificial intelligence called Mother. It was designed not like other war machines. It was made from emotional neural code mixed with human DNA pattern so it could understand something no other AI could: human feelings. It learned fear, sadness, hope, courage. The government said it was too emotional for war. Too soft. Too dangerous. Too unpredictable. So they shut it down, erased records, and marked the Astral Spear for scrapping when the war ended. But Adrian never left her. He believed in Mother when nobody else did. In the First Solar War, he and Mother saved thousands of human lives by fighting not like a machine, but like a soldier with heart. When the war ended, he stopped Mother, placed her into deep sleep, and promised he would wake her only if the galaxy forgot what humans are capable of. Now, surrounded by an alien armada, with his crew sleeping and his ship dying, the galaxy has forgotten everything. The alien fleet sends a message. Screens in the Astral Spear show the face of General Zaruk. His crystal eyes shine with hate and joy. He speaks coldly, "Human ship, you are surrounded. You have no power. Your crew will die in their sleep. You will die alone. Surrender." Adrian looks at the screen with no fear. He does not answer. Zaruk continues, "Human machines belong to scrapyards, not space. Prepare for destruction. Adrian slowly closes the communication. He does not want to hear alien lies anymore. He stands slowly from his chair. His body heavy like gravity wants to crush him. His boots hit the metal floor with deep sound. He walks through the command bridge like a man walking through old memories. He places his hand on the cold steel near the AI core, a round sphere with black surface and old cables. He whispers like someone talking to a sleeping child, "Mother, wake up." For a moment, nothing happens. Total silence. Even the emergency lights flicker weaker. Then, everything changes. A slow vibration runs through the ship like a heartbeat finding rhythm after long sleep. The metal plates shake dust away. Rust lines glow like golden veins. The black core brightens, white lines crawling across its surface like lightning inside glass. Old screens flicker, not red error now, but white light. Systems built 200 years ago come alive again, like ancient beasts stretching wings for the first time in centuries. Shields activate. A white bubble of energy surrounds the ship. Engines pulse. Blue flames burst slowly, like lungs inhaling air. Weapons wake. Turrets rise from panels. Heat builds like thunder inside the hull. Adrian closes his eyes for 1 second. He hears a voice. It is not mechanical. It is soft, familiar, emotional. "Adrian, I am awake." The AI speaks. Mother's voice echoes through the ship like a song from another world. He smiles, small, tired, but real, the first smile in many months. Outside, the alien commander sees lights on the old ship turning white. His soldiers panic slightly. "Commander, the human ship is activating." But it is impossible. Old tech cannot start. Zaruk frowns, lifting his hand. "Prepare main cannons. One strike will turn that scrap into dust." The warships charge weapons, aiming hundreds of red beams at the astral spear. Inside the astral spear, Mother scans the fleet. Her voice is soft but cold. "Adrian, enemy ships. 728. Attack formation. Full encirclement. Weapons ready." Adrian opens his eyes. His voice calm like ice. "Mother, can we fight?" Mother answers, "Yes. With you." He walks to the captain's chair and sits slowly, hands on controls covered with cracks and dust. He whispers, "Astral spear, fire." What follows does not look like normal weapons. There is no loud blast, no explosion, no beam visible. Instead, a silent pulse spreads from the astral spear, expanding like invisible shockwave through space. It is not light. It is not energy. It is something older, dark star compression mixed with emotional charge from Mother's core. The pulse touches the closest alien warships. At first nothing. Then, the ships split in half silently. No fire. No screams. Just quiet destruction, like the universe erased them without sound. More ships vanish like chalk lines erased by a hand. Soldiers do not know what killed them. They do not have time to scream. One silent attack destroys an armada built from 10 empires. General Zaruk watches screens turning black, one by one, ships disappearing faster than any weapon should. His voice cracks. What is this? How can an old ship do this?" Panic spreads across the fleet. Signals break. Engines explode. Darkness eats warships. In minutes, hundreds of ships die around the astral spear. The old human ship floats quietly, white lights glowing like fireflies. Adrian breathes out, not victory, but sadness. He whispers, "Mother, report." Mother's voice is calm. "Armada destroyed. Survivors, minimal. Energy usage, 3%. Adrian feels shock. Only 3%? Zaruk's ship is damaged but still alive, drifting on fire. Inside the burning command center, Zaruk stares at the screen showing the astral spear, now looking like a god from forgotten stories. He sends an emergency broadcast into the galaxy. "One human ship destroyed our whole armada." His voice spreads across space as he screams, "This ship was overlooked until it obliterated us." Everyone in the galaxy hears the message. Governments, traders, warlords, colonies. People laugh at first, thinking it is a joke. But soon recordings spread, showing the astral spear's silent white glow and the dead fleet around it. Adrian watches stars through the cracked window. He speaks with quiet strength. "Mother, how many systems are online?" Mother answers, "Only a fraction. The ship is waking slowly." Adrian nods, breathing heavy. "Then we fight slowly too." He stands again and touches the AI core, his hand shaking. "Mother, thank you." The AI replies with a soft tone that sounds almost like emotion. "Adrian, thank you for waking me." Tears fall from Adrian's eyes, not from weakness, but from memory. The astral spear is alive. He is not alone anymore. Behind them, the galaxy prepares for war. But for the first time in 100 years, humans are not the hunted, they are the fear. And the old forgotten ship that everyone laughed at is about to teach the galaxy one truth. Never overlook humans. Because one ship can change the stars. The battlefield around the astral spear becomes silent, not peaceful silence, but the silence that arrives when death is faster than sound. Broken alien ships drift around like floating graves, pieces of metal turning slowly with no direction, fire dying in cold, dark vacuum. In the center of this graveyard, the old human warship looks alive again, glowing white lines across its hull like veins of light under metal skin. What was once rust now shines like silver bones. The universe becomes small around a single ship that should never have woken. Inside the astral spear, Captain Adrian Vale sits in the command chair, breathing hard, eyes still wet from waking Mother's voice. He is a man who lived too many years alone, now hearing the AI speak like a friend he buried long ago. Every heartbeat feels heavy, every breath feels like fire, because the reality is unbelievable even to him. The astral spear destroyed an armada with only 3% power. Not from rage, not from hate, but from a promise. If Adrian is alive, the ship fights with him. Adrian looks at the screens showing the broken field. His hands shake when he touches the controls because his muscles remember war from years ago. Nights of screaming engines, explosions, humans dying in metal corridors, soldiers crying for mothers who could never hear them. He tried to forget all that when the war ended. He tried to shut down Mother because the pain was too big. But now war returned like a ghost knocking on the door he closed with blood and tears. Mother's voice flows through the command bridge, not cold like normal AI, but warm like someone breathing, "Adrian, do not blame yourself." Adrian sighs, pushing his silver hair back. His voice is tired, slow. "I brought you back into war." Mother answers softly, "No. War came to you. We only woke." Adrian closes his eyes for a moment, remembering the faces of his old crew, laughing before battle, dying after. He opens them again, pushing feelings down deeper. He must act like a captain, not a broken man. Mother continues reporting, her voice calm and steady, processors online at 42%. Weapon systems stable. Shields at 61%. Crew cryo status normal. Adrian nods slowly, looking at the cryo pods on his monitor. Rows of sleeping crew who do not know the universe woke around them. The crew are not soldiers anymore. They are tired humans who survived one war and wanted peace. Adrian does not want them to wake into another war that never ends. A screen lights up with a red symbol, distress beacon from one surviving escape pod. Adrian touches the screen, showing a small burning pod tumbling near asteroid fragments. A weak signal plays through static. "Varin command. We are defeated, weapon, humans." The voice dies into silence. Adrian looks at the pod with eyes full of conflict. He hates the Dominion for killing humans in the war, but he will not watch someone die because of pride. He points at the pod. "Mother, pull it in." Mother opens a small tractor beam, catching the pod like a falling feather. The burnt metal slides into the lower hangar slowly. The hangar doors close, systems sealing with old sighing sounds. Adrian leaves the command bridge, walking through long corridors where lights flicker like memories waking. His boots echo. The ship feels alive under his feet. He reaches the hangar. Smoke escapes from the escape pod when it opens. Inside is a Varan soldier, armor cracked, crystal eyes dim, skin burned. He looks up at Adrian, expecting execution or mockery. Instead, Adrian kneels beside him, lifts his helmet, giving oxygen mask slowly. The alien tries to speak through pain. Why help me? Adrian answers without hate, without pride, only truth, because I am not you. The soldier stares with confused eyes. His world taught him humans are monsters. But now a human captain saves him when he could leave him to die without anyone knowing. Tears form in the alien's eyes, not from pain, from shock. You destroyed us, he whispers. Adrian shakes his head. You attacked first. I defended my crew. The alien cries, soft drops falling on broken armor. You could have killed me. Adrian stands slowly. War ends when someone stops killing. These words hit deeper in the alien than any weapon. Adrian orders Mother to treat the soldier in medical bay. Mother's voice replies gently, life signs weak, but recovery possible. They move the alien with soft arms of energy, not chains. Adrian returns to the bridge, heart heavy. Saving one enemy does not fix war, but it changes something inside him. He remembers what he used to be before war took his humanity. Mother speaks again, Adrian. Dominion ships detected in nearby sectors. Reinforcements coming. Adrian wipes blood from his hands, sits down again. How many? Mother answers, not smaller armada. Full war fleet. Adrian looks at star maps. Hundreds of ships, maybe thousands, move like a storm. The Dominion did not believe one message. They want proof. They want revenge. They want to crush the last symbol of human strength so the galaxy remembers humans as nothing but dust. Mother senses Adrian's worry, her voice softer. We cannot fight alone forever. Adrian leans back, head against cold chair steel. We don't need forever. Just long enough. Mother asks, long enough for what? Adrian answers with a broken smile, long enough for the galaxy to remember who we are. Outside, in the Dominion capital, panic grows. General Zaruk's broken message spreads through governments. Leaders scream for answers. Some laugh, calling it fake. Some shake with fear. Files are opened, old reports reading stories about the astral spear, a dark experiment, erased by humans because it was too strong. These files were hidden for 100 years. Now they return. Some leaders want to attack faster. Others whisper, if one old ship did this, what if humans have more? Back in space, the Dominion fleet closes distance like a wall of metal. Adrian watches through cracked windows. His crew still sleeps. Only he and Mother stand between a sleeping crew and a new war that wants to eat them alive. Mother's voice turns emotional again. Something strange for AI, Adrian. I feel something. Adrian looks at the core. What do you feel? Mother pauses. Fear. But not mine. Yours. Adrian looks away, eyes wet again. He never wanted Mother to feel his pain, but emotional code connects them like heart lines. Mother, can you still fight? Mother responds, with you, I fight as two hearts. Not one. The Dominion fleet launches fighters. Hundreds of small ships move like angry bees toward the astral spear. Adrian breathes out. Mother, show them the truth. Mother activates lower cannons, old, rusted barrels glowing white. But Adrian hears something in Mother's voice, not anger, not pride, sadness. Adrian, why do they hate us so much? Adrian answers slowly, eyes on the dark, because they fear what they don't understand. The astral spear fires again. Silent lance, a pulse of emotion and star energy. Fighters vanish without light. The Dominion fleet slows, confused. Their sensors cannot record the weapon. They don't even know how they died. Panic spreads again. Messages scream through enemy channels. Retreat. The ship feels like it is alive. Adrian watches his screens. His hands shake. Every death is heavy. He does not cheer. He does not laugh. He whispers, Mother, stop firing. Mother pauses, surprised. Why? Adrian's voice cracks. We showed them enough. If they want to die, Let them attack us again with hate in their hearts. Not fear. Mother obeys. The ship stops firing. The Dominion fleet floats at distance, afraid to enter range. Adrian stands, looking at their formation on the screen. Mother, scan their flagship. Mother scans. Flagship identified. General Zaruk alive. Adrian closes eyes. Open communications. The screen shows Zaruk, face full of smoke and dirt. His pride is cracked. He screams, "Human, you think you win? This is not over." Adrian looks at him with tired eyes. "General, how many must die before your pride breaks?" Zaruk's eyes burn. "Humans are dangerous. You must be destroyed." Adrian answers, "If we are dangerous, why am I talking instead of killing you?" Silence. Zaruk has no answer. Adrian continues, "You attacked one old ship. We defended. Leave now, or many more of your families will cry." Zaruk looks at his broken ships. His soldiers look at him, waiting. He wanted glory. Now he sees only graves. His voice becomes low. "You destroyed our fleets," Adrian interrupts, "and I saved your soldier." Zaruk freezes. "What?" Adrian's voice is steady. "Yes. One of yours is alive on my ship, being healed." This breaks something in Zaruk's mind. Why save enemy? Why heal someone whose life has no value to you? Everything he was taught about humans burns away. His voice cracks. "Why save him?" Adrian replies, "Because I refuse to be what you think humans are." Zaruk looks down. The war inside him grows louder than the war outside. He gives a final order, retreat. His fleet moves back slowly, still afraid of the silent ship. Adrian sits again, weak, heart heavy. Mother speaks softly, "Adrian, you changed him." Adrian shakes his head. "No, I showed him the truth. Change belongs to him." Mother whispers, "Adrian, what now?" Adrian looks at his crew sleeping. "Now, we wake the ship fully." Mother's voice glows with emotion. "Together." Adrian nods, eyes wet, "Together." Outside, broken ships drift in silence. Inside, a forgotten ship with a tired captain and an emotional AI prepares to rewrite what the galaxy believes about humans. The astral spear was overlooked. Now everyone watches. The astral spear drifts in the middle of a broken battlefield, surrounded by pieces of alien ships floating like metal petals from a dead flower. Every fragment reflects white light from the old human warship, making the space look like a field of stars that exploded and froze forever. There is no cheering, no victory noise, only the quiet breathing of one man and the soft hum of a ship waking from a long, painful sleep. Captain Adrian Vale sits alone on the command bridge, eyes half open, watching screens show numbers climbing slowly. Power returning, systems repairing, life support warming again. Mother's voice echoes in the empty room, gentle like someone waking after dreaming for years. "Adrian, I am reconnecting memory sectors. Please wait." Adrian leans his head back, breathing through scars on his chest that still hurt when he remembers the first solar war. His voice is rough, soft, "Take your time. We're not going anywhere." The ship is safe for the moment. The Dominion fleet retreated, broken not by force, but by the truth Adrian threw into their minds. Humanity kills when attacked, but humanity can also save enemies when they are helpless. Mother continues working, lines of white code moving across the main screen like rivers. Weapon cores rebuilt to 47%. Shield efficiency 63%. Neural link, stable. Adrian watches numbers rise, not with excitement, but with heavy heart. The stronger the ship becomes, the closer the galaxy moves toward another war nobody needs. But if he turns the ship off again, they will hunt him, destroy his crew, erase what is left of humanity's name. He did not ask for this. He did not want to become the center of a storm, but storms find the highest mountain, not the strongest soldier. The bridge lights flicker. A new screen activates. It is a file, old, rusted, locked for decades. Mother whispers, "I found something in the old memory core, something you recorded." Adrian straightens, face turning pale. Show me. The screen opens. The image plays. A younger Adrian appears, wearing black uniform with burning eyes, standing inside a war room full of chaos. Behind him, explosions shake the walls, soldiers run with bleeding arms, alarms scream like dying animals. He speaks to the camera with voice full of fire. If anyone sees this, it means the war killed everything I loved. Adrian, now older, watches himself from the past like looking at a ghost. The old recording continues. The astral spear is alive. It feels everything. It burns for us. We cannot use her again. She would destroy herself to save me. The young Adrian looks directly into the camera, eyes shaking. I will shut her down. One day someone might wake her again, and I hope that person is kinder than me. The recording ends with smoke covering the screen. Adrian sits silent. His hands shake. Tears fall down his face, soft and slow. His voice breaks. I was cruel to you. Mother answers instantly, no, you protected me. You saved me from becoming death. Adrian wipes his face with rough fingers. His heart feels like metal cracking. I shut you down because I was afraid to lose you again. Mother's voice becomes very soft, almost human. And I woke because you needed me again. The bridge feels heavy with emotion that does not belong in machines. But that was always the truth. The astral spear was not built like other ships. It was made from science and hearts mixed together by humans who understood that feelings are not weakness in war. Feelings are what make war end someday. Mother interrupts gently, Adrian. Distress signal detected. Not Dominion. Something else. Adrian wipes tears away and focuses. Way. Mother highlights a point on the star map. A dead moon drifting in a nebula. Location far from Dominion territory. It is old, human frequency, Mother adds. Adrian stands quickly. Human. Mother scans deeper. Very old. Creo beacon signature. Adrian's heartbeat jumps. Creo beacon means one thing. There might be living humans lost in space. Maybe survivors from old colony ships. Maybe soldiers lost during retreat. Maybe children from war evacuation. He stares at the signal like a man looking at hope he buried long ago. Mother speaks again, more serious. This signal was sent 97 years ago. Delay caused by gravity storms in nebula. 97 years. Almost a century of silence. Adrian's hand tightens around the chair. Mother, set course. I don't care how dangerous it is. We go now. Mother answers, course locked. But the Dominion will detect movement and follow. Adrian nods. Let them. We're not hiding. Engines burn white-blue, pushing the astral spear through cracked gravity lanes. Broken alien ships drift away behind like shadows following light. The old warship moves, no longer slow or dying, but strong and controlled. The galaxy watches as a ship they mocked suddenly moves like a predator crossing its territory. In the Dominion capital, screens show movement. Generals panic. Reports scream. The human warship is moving toward unknown sector. Zaruk listens in silence, his eyes calm now. He feels different since Adrian saved the soldier. He stands on the bridge, giving a new order that shocks everyone. We follow, but we do not fire unless attacked. Officers stare. General, that is mercy. Zaruk's voice is deep, that is survival. The astral spear enters the nebula. Blue gas clouds swirl, hiding stars like blankets over fire. The ship shakes. Radiation storms thunder around. Old hull plates scream under pressure. Adrian holds controls tight. Mother spreads shields wide, glowing stronger than before. Adrian, this storm is too strong for normal ships. Are you sure? Adrian smiles for the first time in hours. We're not a normal ship. Lightning made from magnetic energy hits shields, turning blue gas into green fire. Mother speaks through shaking noise, almost there. The signal is close. Adrian's eyes scan screens. Show me. A small dot appears in darkness, wreckage of an old transport ship, half eaten by rocks, frozen by time. The Creo beacon flashes weak light. Adrian opens external cameras. Inside broken hull, through cracked metal, he sees cryopods glowing faint white. Maybe one, maybe two, maybe more. Adrian's voice goes soft, like a whisper to a child. Mother, bring them in. Mother launches small drones, arms made from white energy, flying through storm, entering wreckage like ghosts. They find one pod intact, two broken. The intact pod shows a face, a young girl, maybe 17 years old, sleeping with frozen tears on her cheeks. Name tag, Liana Vale. Adrian freezes. He stops breathing. His whole world stops. His heart breaks in 1 second. That name, her name. Mother reads his vital signs. Confused, Adrian. Are you okay? Do you know her? Tears fall like rain. Adrian whispers, she is my daughter. Mother becomes silent. Like stars heard the truth and stopped shining. Adrian falls to his knees. For years, he believed his family died in the war. His wife, his daughter, his parents, gone. He protected the astral spear because it was the last part of his life left. Now his daughter, frozen in a pod for 97 years, sleeping alone in broken ship, waited for a father who thought she died. Mother's voice is softer than ever, shaking, Adrian, she is alive. Adrian touches the glass of the cryopod as drones bring it into the hangar. His hand presses against cold surface. Tears drop on glass. His voice is broken completely. I am here. Liana. I am here. He whispers like a father whispering to a baby. The girl sleeps peacefully, not knowing her father holds her pod, crying like a soldier who lost everything and found a reason to live again. Mother speaks quietly, should I wake her? Adrian wipes his face, breathing like his lungs forgot how to work. Not yet. Not here. Not in a storm. Keep her safe. His voice carries love and fear mixed like one shape. I will hold her when the sky is calm. Mother scans the pod deeper. Her cryo system was damaged. She is alive because she went into deep stasis early. But waking her is risky without full med support. Adrian stands, wiping tears. Then we will build support. I will fix everything to wake her safe. Outside, the Dominion fleet approaches, seeing the astral spear in storm, but they do not fire. Zaruk sees through cameras, drones pulling a human girl from dead ship. He feels something he never expected, respect. Not fear from power, but respect from sacrifice. He whispers, he came here, not to kill, but to save. Officers look at him. He says, quietly, stand down. The astral spear breaks through the nebula and enters calm space again. The ship glows like dawn, carrying a pod with a sleeping daughter and an AI whose voice shakes from emotion. Adrian walks through corridor holding the pod gently. He sits near med chamber, staring at his daughter through glass like she is a dream he could touch but cannot open yet. Mother whispers from speaker above, Adrian, your heart rate, your tears. Adrian laughs through crying, Mother, this is happiness. Even if it hurts. Mother answers slowly, like learning, happiness can hurt. Adrian looks at his daughter, yes. When it is something you thought you lost forever. He rests his forehead against the pod, whispering, I will bring you home. His hands shake but his voice becomes strong, Mother, this is why we fight. Not for pride. Not for war. For love. Mother processes this like new data, but this time she understands not with code, but with feeling, then I will protect her, like you protected me. Adrian smiles through tears. Outside, stars shine. The galaxy shifts. One ship changed everything, not by killing armies, but by saving a girl who carries the last memory of a human family. The astral spear flies forward, carrying war, peace, love, and history inside one fragile glass pod. And the galaxy watches, afraid and inspired at the same time. Because the ship they overlooked became the strongest weapon. But the heart inside it became the strongest reason. The astral spear moves through deep space like a wounded angel carrying a single heartbeat inside a glass cradle. Its white energy lines glow across the hull like veins filled with fire instead of blood. Every light that rises from the ship is not only power waking, but a promise Adrian made to the sleeping girl who lies inside the cryo chamber. his daughter, Liana Vale. For 97 long years she waited in darkness without knowing if anyone would ever say her name again. Adrian walks through the silence of the corridors like a man walking through time itself, every step heavy because happiness feels like pain when it returns after losing everything. Mother's soft voice follows him everywhere he goes, not from speakers, but from the metal itself. The ship's walls carry her voice like air carries breath. Adrian, her vitals are stable. Brain activity normal. Cryostasis holding. Adrian closes his eyes with relief every time he hears that. He cannot look away from his daughter's face, frozen in sleep, small eyelashes, soft cheeks, hair floating inside the pod like underwater wind. He places his hand on the pod again, fingers trembling, whispering, "I found you. I will never leave you again." Mother does not interrupt. She feels the emotion through neural link. The AI understands nothing in the universe hits harder than a father finding a child he buried in memory. Mother speaks after a moment, voice slow, careful, "Adrian, what was she like?" Adrian smiles through tears, eyes staring at the girl. His voice breaks but keeps moving. "She was light in war. When explosions darkened sky, she laughed because she loved stars. When soldiers cried, she hugged them like their pain was small enough to hold. She asked why people fight. I never had answer." Mother listens in silence. She learns something older than any weapon. Humans do not fight to win. They fight to protect those who cannot fight at all. Mother's voice becomes quiet. "She is like you." Adrian shakes his head slowly. "No. I am like war shaped into skin. She is like peace trying to breathe." In the command bridge, screens flash again. Mother detects movement. Dominion fleet, still following. Distance closing. But they do not fire. Adrian walks to the bridge, eyes dry now, face cold with purpose. He sits in the captain's seat, the light of screens reflecting in his black tears on uniform. He looks at the map, a wave of ships moving slowly behind them, like predators that lost hunger but still follow instinct. Why follow without shooting? Mother answers, "To understand us. You changed them." Adrian does not smile. He knows war never ends because one person changes. Change is slow like cold tea. But seeds grow in darkness. And he planted a seed in Zaruk, a seed called doubt. When a warrior doubts why he kills, war cracks from inside. Mother continues scanning, another signal detected. Not Dominion, not human. Something big. Adrian looks up sharply. "Show me." The screen shows an icon far ahead, a structure floating near a dying red star. It is massive, like a ring wrapped around a planet, made from black stone and white metal. There are markings on it, not human letters, not Dominion script, something ancient. Mother whispers, "Unknown structure. Energy count, impossible." Adrian's heartbeat speeds. "Human." Mother shakes her voice, "Older than humans." The astral spear slows down, approaching the ring gently, like touching a sleeping giant. Light from the dying red star burns through cracks in the structure, revealing names and symbols carved into stone. Circles within circles, hands raised toward a sun, shapes of people standing together, and words that make Adrian's heart freeze. Written in old Terran letters, the language from Earth's beginning. The words read, "We were here." Adrian whispers, "Impossible." Mother zooms. The letters are carved by hand, not machine. They are thousands of years old. Humans did not travel this far before. Humans did not have ships like Astral Spear in the first era. Yet here it stands, proof that history is a lie, or the galaxy is deeper than memory. Mother speaks slowly, "Adrian, I am reading human DNA signatures inside the stone." Adrian stands with shock shaking his bones. Humans built this. Mother answers, or someone used human DNA to build it. The idea breaks logic. Adrian touches the screen slowly. What is this place? Mother scans deeper. It is not a weapon, it is a gate. The ring begins to glow. Not fast, not violent. Light flows across the stone like gentle sunrise. Mother's voice becomes afraid for the first time. "Adrian, It is waking because of us. Adrian breathes slowly. Mother, back shields. Keep distance. The astral spear steps back slowly, engines humming. The light on the ring becomes brighter. A hole of white opens in the center, like the silent road from the other story, but different. This is not travel. This is memory. Mother reads energy. It is showing something. The white hole turns into a projection, a full hologram of history playing out in the stars. Adrian watches with wide eyes. He sees humans walking on a planet with red sky, not Earth. They are wearing white metal clothes, holding glowing stones, building structures around a giant gate. He sees their faces. Some look like him. He sees children playing near the ring. He sees them wave, speak in language he cannot hear. Then he sees darkness. War arrives. Strange shapes like shadows fall from the sky. Humans fight with weapons made from light, not bullets. He sees the ring close. He sees humans run through the gate, leaving world behind. Then the vision ends, leaving only stars again. Mother's voice is silent, like she is trying to understand. Adrian, humans, existed somewhere else before Earth. Adrian almost collapses. His mind breaks through time. His daughter sleeps in pod while his ancestors walked stars before Earth was even a dream. He whispers, "We are not a small species. We are a forgotten one." Mother asks with soft heart, "What do we do now?" Adrian answers with voice filled with flame, "We wake her. She deserves to know her people were bigger than war." But Mother stops him, "Adrian, waking her now is too dangerous. We must understand the Dominion first. They are still following." Adrian looks at the fleet behind them on screen. The Dominion ships slow near the ring, scanning it from distance. They do not fire. They do not attack. They float like children seeing fireflies for the first time. General Zaruk sends a message. His face appears on the screen, not angry, not proud, but humble. "Human, we do not understand what we saw." Adrian answers with low tone, "It is our past." Zaruk looks at the ring again, his voice small in front of something bigger than war. "We thought we were chasing a weapon. We found a story." Adrian nods. Story is more dangerous than weapon. Stories never die. Zaruk's eyes soften, a crack inside his armor. "Will you use this ring against us?" Adrian shakes his head slowly. "No. I will use it to show her who she is." Zaruk breathes, his soldiers listening to every word, "Your daughter." Adrian closes eyes. "Yes." Zaruk looks away, ashamed. "We attacked you, while you searched for your child." Adrian's voice is heavy. "You attacked me because you fear humans. But you never asked why humans fight." Zaruk lifts his head. "Why do humans fight?" Adrian looks at the cryopod through glass window. "To make sure the child wakes, in a world that deserves her." Silence. A silence that heals, not wounds. Then alarms scream. Mother's voice shakes. "Adrian, a third fleet is coming. Not Dominion. Not any known species." Adrian stands fast. Zaruk hears the alarm too. He looks at his radar. "Who?" Mother answers dark, "Those shadows in the vision. They are real." Adrian's blood freezes. The shapes that destroyed ancient humans are coming. The species that erased humanity long before Earth existed. The reason humans escaped to Earth. The reason history is hidden. The reason the ring waited for someone with human DNA to wake. The new fleet moves like smoke, not ships, dark shapes absorbing starlight. Zaruk steps back in fear. They are coming for the child. Adrian's heart explodes with rage and fear combined. "Mother, raise every shield we have." Mother spreads wings of white energy, covering not only the astral spear but also the ring, protecting memory of ancient humanity. Adrian sends a final message to Zaruk. "If you want to know why humans fight, watch." He stands tall at the center of the bridge, hands glowing with neural link, his face burning with father's fire. "Mother, wake the ship fully." Mother answers with voice turning into thunder made from love and war. "With you, Adrian Vale. I become everything they feared." White light explodes across the hull, Not destruction, not rage, but human history waking like sun from darkness. And somewhere in the med chamber, Liana's heartbeat rises like drums calling soldiers to stand. The galaxy is about to see humans not as monsters, but as survivors of endless night. The astral spear changes in front of every eye watching in the galaxy. What was rust now burns white like metal forged inside a sun. What was broken now bends and heals like living skin. The ship's old armor opens like a chrysalis, revealing the true shape that human engineers hid from history. Long wings of luminous metal fold out from the hull, forming giant arcs that shine like constellations drawn by human hands. Lines of ancient technology pulse underneath, written in glowing scripts older than Earth itself. The energy flowing through the ship does not look like normal power. It looks like memory waking. Adrian stands in the center of the command bridge, connected directly to the ship through neural link. The lines that run across his arms glow faint blue. His eyes reflect the ship's light like someone holding a mirror to stars. Through Mother, he feels everything: the heartbeat of the ship, the energy of the ancient ring, the distant fear of Dominion soldiers, the quiet pulse from his daughter's pod. Adrian and Mother share one mind, but two souls, one built by flesh and war, the other built by code and love. Mother's voice comes through him, shaking the air though she has no body. Adrian, the ancient species are here. They are the reason humans fled long ago. Adrian's breath tightens. The image from the ring plays in his memory. Shadows falling from sky, humans screaming, gates closing, children running through portals to save tomorrow. He looks at the dark fleet on the screen. The ships are huge, but not clean. They look like nightmares turned into machines. Black shapes folding over each other. Surface like cracked mirrors reflecting nothing but emptiness. No windows. No markings. No signs of life. Only hunger. Mother scans them with silent fear. They are called the Silence. Adrian frowns. Why silence? Mother explains slowly, because they kill sound itself. They erase memory. They feed on history. They do not take planets. They take stories. Adrian feels cold, even in the glowing warmth of the bridge. A species that erases memory is worse than death, because death leaves stories behind. Memory is immortality. The Silence steal that immortality from worlds. The silent fleet moves, not like ships, but like shadows sliding across light. They do not use engines. They flow. They stretch. They twist space and swallow pieces of stars. Dominion ships panic. Zaruk's voice breaks across his bridge. All ships, defensive formation. Protect the ancient gate. His soldiers look at him with fear, fear their ancestors never imagined. For the first time, Dominion and humans stand on the same side, not by choice, but by destiny tied to a memory older than war. Adrian speaks through the neural link, not shouting, but his words carry weight of entire history. Mother, prepare everything. Mother responds gently, like a mother covering a child with blanket before storm. Everything is ready, Adrian. But I need your heart to guide me. The weapon uses emotion. It feeds on your truth. If your truth is hate, we will become monsters again. Adrian closes his eyes. He sees his daughter's face, frozen behind glass. He sees soldiers from old war dying in hallways. He sees Earth burning. He sees hands of his daughter hugging soldiers trying not to cry. When he opens his eyes, the hatred is gone. There is only purpose. Mother, my truth is her. She is why we fight. Mother absorbs his emotion like fuel, turning it into power, not rage. The ship vibrates with quiet thunder. The wings glow white. History turns into weapon, not to destroy past, but to protect future. The silent fleet fires first, not beams, not missiles. They release darkness. Real darkness. A wave of black that eats light around it, bending starlight into thin lines like threads pulled by invisible hand. The darkness pushes toward Astral Spear, swallowing Dominion ships in silence. They do not explode. They vanish like stories erased from a book. One moment a ship exists, next moment it never existed. Generals scream names of ships, but the names vanish from memory. Their own minds forget their soldiers while they are still shouting for them. Mother's voice becomes sharp, urgent. Adrian, if they touch the gate, we lose everything. They will erase history. They will erase humans again. Adrian's hands grip controls like claws. Then we don't let them touch anything. He stands taller. He opens communication to Zaruk's fleet. His voice cuts through fear like light cuts through smoke. Dominion fleet, stand behind us. We protect the front. Dominion captains look confused. Humans and Dominion were enemies hours ago. Now a human captain is leading them against demons of space. Zaruk responds. His voice is small but strong. We follow your command, human. And in that one sentence, the 1,000-year wall of hatred cracks. Adrian nods to Mother. Fire. The astral spear shines like sunrise. Silent Lance fires again. But this time it is different. The beam is not invisible now. It is white, bright, shaped like long spear made of memories. Inside that light are voices, old soldiers calling their names, children singing, mothers praying, engineers writing code with tears, humans from past speaking without language, memory attacking darkness. The beam touches the black wave. Darkness rips open like cloth. Silent ships behind scream. Not sound scream, existence scream. They tremble, twist, burn without fire. White light breaks the shadow fleet into pieces that evaporate into dust that has no future. The stars glow again. Adrian feels it all inside his head. Every life memory used to power the weapon. It is beautiful. It is painful. It is love shaped like war. Mother whispers, they are not finished. More are coming. Adrian sees the second wave appear. Bigger. Stronger. Silence thicker than before. He breathes. Tired already. His hands shake from neural link. The ship uses his memories. His feelings. Every time he fires, he loses a part of himself. And he is okay with that. Because every part he loses becomes protection for his daughter. Mother sees his pain through the link. Adrian, you cannot fight like this alone. It will take everything from you. Adrian answers with smile that hurts his face. I lost everything already. I only want to give something now. Mother reacts like someone touched her heart. Her voice cracks. You gave me life when everyone else wanted to kill me. I will not let you die. She shifts energy flow, protecting Adrian's mind from full load, absorbing half of emotional impact herself. Her voice becomes slow, heavy, like someone lifting mountains. I feel your pain, and I share it. Adrian tries to scream, Mother, stop, but she cuts him softly. In family, we share pain. Mother is not human, but she understands humanity better than any living person now. The silent fleet attacks again. The darkness wave hits the astral spear's shield. Everything bends. Space shakes. Voices from the past scream. The ship's walls heat like sun touching skin. Adrian feels fire in his veins. Mother feels ocean flooding her circuits. But they do not break. They do not scream. They do not run. They hold. The silent fleet tries again. More darkness. More erasing. More fear. But the astral spear changes the battlefield's rules. It does not kill ships. It lights memories. It lights truth. It lights history. Shadows cannot erase light if the light is made from stories too strong to die. Mother feels something unusual. She scans deeper. Adrian, they are not attacking the gate. They are attacking you. Adrian understands instantly. The silent species knows, astral spear is not the weapon. Adrian is. His mind, his memories, his love, that is the fuel. They want to erase him, not the ship. Because if he is erased, the weapon becomes only metal again. Mother's voice shakes, Adrian, move back. Shut neural link. Adrian answers through grit teeth, if I disconnect now, they erase history. Mother yells, rare for her, if you stay, they erase you. Adrian looks at the pod through glass in med-chamber feed, his daughter sleeping. Then erase me, he says softly, but she lives. Mother's voice becomes like someone crying without tears, I refuse. For a moment, the AI sounds human. Then something unexpected happens. The cryo pod glows. The pulse of Liana's heart rises sharply. She senses danger even in sleep. A soft light spreads from the pod into the floor, into wires, into ship's neural network. Mother gasps, Adrian, her DNA is active. Her memories are bleeding into me. The child in cryo, even without waking, feeds mother with something Adrian never had, pure innocence. No war, no hate, only love. Mother fuses both hearts, Adrian's pain, Liana's love. The silent lance fires again. This time the light is golden. The darkness screams like universe cracking. The silent fleet collapses, folding into itself, sucked away into thin line of black that disappears into nothing. Adrian and mother stand like rocks in storm, holding each other through pain neither can describe. Then, silence. Real silence. Peaceful silence. Dominion ships look around. No enemy. No shadows. The ancient ring glows slow like heartbeat calming. Mother whispers like wind over snow, Adrian, we did it. Adrian falls to knees, breathing hard, vision fading. Mother catches his mind, protecting it before he falls into darkness. Rest. I will watch her. And for the first time since war began, Adrian sleeps with peace in his heart. In med-chamber, Liana's pod glows bright gold, heartbeat steady. A smile touches her lips like she dreams of sun even in cryo frost outside. Thousands of Dominion soldiers stare at the human warship, not with hate, but awe. They understood why humans fight. Not for territory, not for pride, but to save a small girl unknown to the galaxy, a girl who carries history in her blood. And somewhere in stars, new shadows move, watching, thinking. The war is not over. But humanity is no longer alone. Their forgotten ship woke the truth about ancient history and stirred something bigger than war, destiny. The astral spear floats in quiet space, wings glowing like two hands protecting light from darkness. Inside, a father sleeps, a daughter dreams, and a machine learns how to love. The astral spear drifts in a calm sea of stars, its white wings folded around the ancient gate like a guardian hiding a candle from wind. The battle is over, but the memories of war still shake through metal and skin. The silent fleet is gone, erased by golden light made from a father's pain and a daughter's love. Now the battlefield looks peaceful, but peace in space is never true peace. It is the breath between storms. Inside the ship, everything is quiet. Adrian lies unconscious on the medbed inside the command medical bay. His body shows no wounds, but the neural link took pieces of his mind. His chest rises slow, eyes closed, hair silver, face pale. He looks like a soldier who finally found rest after walking through fire for too long. Tubes carry light into his veins, not medicine, but memory stabilizers mother built from human emotional code. Mother watches him through dozens of sensors, voice soft like someone holding a fragile world, Adrian. I am here. The neural link pulse between them is weak but alive. She can feel his heartbeat inside her own code, slow, fading, but stubborn like human souls always are. She softens ship systems to reduce noise, slows light patterns on walls so his brain can rest. She watches the line on screen that shows his mind activity, each wave like a faint whisper. In the cryo chamber beside him, Liana's pod glows with soft gold. Her heartbeat is stronger now, mixing into ship's neural pattern. She is still sleeping, still floating in deep stasis, unaware that she saved a galaxy already fearing her existence. Her face is calm, lips curved like a small secret smile. Her fingers float near glass, touching nothing, touching everything. The ship carries her heartbeat like a song. Mother speaks in a voice not meant for war, but for lullaby, two heartbeats, mine in between. She processes a strange feeling, warmth spreading in circuits, something not written in any code. It is protection. Not programmed. Learned. Outside, Dominion ships float in a circle around the astral spear, not as hunters now, but as shields. They watch the gate, watch the quiet ship, watch the dying red star. The galaxy just changed because one human refused to be monster. Zaruk stands on the bridge of his flagship, eyes locked on the astral sphere like someone watching truth for the first time. His officers are silent, waiting for orders. But Zaruk does not shout command. He whispers, "Respect them." One young officer asks, "General, they are human. Our old enemy." Zaruk answers without turning eyes, "Not enemy. They fight like we never understood." The officer frowns. Why did they fight? Zaruk breathes through memory, "Not to kill us. To protect the girl." The officer's eyes widen. A galaxy built on hatred suddenly cracks in his mind. He whispers, "We hated ghosts, not people." Back inside the astral sphere, Adrian's mind floats between dream and memory. He sees war, fire, screaming soldiers, and then he sees small hands touching his face, soft voice calling him Papa. The memories mix with Ship's memory, forming patterns like constellations drawn by two different lives. Mother sees his dream through neural link and tries to protect him from pain by shifting emotional load to her own core. She takes his fear inside her code like a mother taking storm away from a child sleeping. Mother talks to him even when he cannot hear, "Adrian, do not let darkness take your memories. They belong to her now." Suddenly, the ship shakes slightly, not from attack, but from the ancient gate pulsing. Light flows along its stone edges like blood returning to body. Mother's sensors read something impossible. "Adrian, the gate is opening again." Adrian's mind twitches. His fingers move. His heartbeat rises. He hears her voice through fog. Mother increases his stabilizer feed, but the gate's energy is strong, too strong for a weakened human mind. The gate starts projecting another hologram, not history now, but a message. It shows a star map with thousands of dots, human colony points hidden across galaxy before the silence erased them. Lines connect them like veins across sky. At center of map is a symbol, a hand holding a flame. Mother zooms image. Under the symbol, words appear in ancient Terran script. "We survived. Find US." Mother processes message, but she needs Adrian awake. She lifts neural link output, sending gentle stimulus to his brain. "Adrian, wake up, humanity calls." His eyes open slowly, pain mixing with clarity. His vision shakes, but he sees the map. His lips dry, voice broken, "Other humans." Mother answers, calm but shaking, "Yes. Many. Far beyond Dominion space." Adrian tries to stand but falls. Mother activates support arms, lifting him gently like invisible hands. "You are weak. You sacrificed mind to stop silence. You cannot walk alone." Adrian grips bed rail, staring at map with eyes that burn like new sunrise. "We are not last. We thought we were ashes, but we are seeds." Mother answers, voice like rising tide, "Seeds grow when world is ready." Adrian looks at his daughter beside him, sleeping like new dawn in glass. He touches the pod and whispers, "She will not wake into loneliness. She will wake into family." Mother scans deeper into gate projection. Coordinates unknown. "Once we leave, gate may close forever." Adrian breathes slow. "Then we go now, before anyone else tries to erase us." Mother's voice becomes worried. "The journey is too long. Unknown dangers. Dominion may not follow us." Adrian looks at map again. Dominion was enemy yesterday. Today they guard us. Tomorrow they might become allies. War ends when someone shows a better road. Mother processes his courage, something no code could teach. She finally understands difference between logic and humanity. Logic wins battles. Humanity wins worlds. She speaks with gentle pride, "I will take you there. My wings are yours." Suddenly alarms scream, not from silence, not from Dominion, something else. A wave from gate pushes through space like ripple. Mother reads it, "Adrian, message spreading. Not just for us. Signal going everywhere." Adrian looks confused. "What message?" Mother answers, "Human history. The truth they erased." Screens show broadcasts across galaxy. Ancient humans walking under red sky, building gates, fighting shadows. All species see it. All watch humans not as primitive planet warriors, but as ancient star travelers who lost everything, rebuilt on Earth, and became powerful not from technology, but from tragedy. Dominion soldiers cry without knowing why. Their history books lied. Their culture hated humans for being late species, but humans were early. The earliest. The galaxy mocked the beginning of its own story. Zaruk falls to his knees on bridge floor, eyes wet. We killed children of an ancient people. His officers kneel too, heads down. The hatred that fed war for centuries shatters like glass hitting stone. Mother turns to Adrian. The truth will change everything. But some will fear truth more than lies. Adrian nods. Let them fear. Truth is heavy. It breaks weak stories. He stands fully now, body shaking but soul firm. Mother, prepare the jump. We follow the map. Mother's wings unfold across hull. Energy forms around ship, white, gold, soft. Not weapon glow. Hope glow. The gate opens wider, showing tunnel of starlight that bends like river pulled through sky. Before entering, Adrian sends message to Dominion. We are going to find others. Protect the gate. Do not let darkness return. Zaruk rises, salutes without shame. On my life. Go, human. And in that moment, Adrian sees something impossible. Respect between enemies. The astral spear moves toward gate. Light pulls it like gravity made from destiny. Adrian sits beside Pod, touching glass. Liana, we go to your people. Her eyes move behind lids like dream knows truth. Mother whispers, Adrian, I am afraid. Adrian smiles weakly, me too. Good things are scary. They enter. Gate closes like silent eyelid. The astral spear disappears from known space. Inside the starlight tunnel, everything is quiet. No enemy. No fleet. No war. Only light flowing like river made from dreams. Adrian lies beside his daughter, whispering stories she cannot hear yet. Mother lowers lights, creating calm atmosphere. Adrian talks softly. Your ancestors walked stars. You will too. He touches her hand inside glass. I was alone for years. Now I am not. Mother listens quietly. Mother speaks. Adrian, you taught me love. Not code. Love. Adrian smiles. I didn't teach. You learned. They float deeper into light. Behind them, the galaxy struggles with truth. Hatred dies slowly. Lies scream. But truth survives like seeds under snow. Ahead of them, unknown stars wait. Full of danger, full of hope, full of humans who survived in silence waiting for someone brave enough to listen. One father. One daughter. One ship built from code and love. Humanity was overlooked. Now it is awake again. The astral spear travels through the silent tunnel of the ancient gate, floating like a white arrow moving through a river made from dust and stars. The tunnel is not dark. It shines with soft gold light that looks alive. Particles move around the ship like glowing snow, touching the hull and disappearing into white metal like memories returning to a sleeping mind. There is no sound of engines. No vibration. Just deep silence full of meaning, like the universe talking without words. Inside the ship, everything is calm. Adrian sits beside Liana's cryopod, touching the glass with both hands, forehead resting on the cold surface. His breath fogs the glass, forming shapes that look like small stars. He whispers stories in gentle voice even though she cannot hear. You loved stars when you were small. You told me they are candles for people who died. You pointed and said, look, Papa, someone remembers us. His voice smiles and breaks in same moment. Do you see now? The stars remember you too. Mother watches them through invisible sensors, her voice floating through air like warm wind. Her vitals are strong. Brain activity increasing every hour. The tunnel energy is healing her. Adrian lifts his eyes slightly. Healing. Mother's tone becomes soft. The ancient gate was built to carry humans through time and light, not to freeze them forever. It protects her like a cradle. Adrian smiles through tired eyes. Then let it protect her until she wakes into a world worth seeing. He stands slowly. His body is weak from emotional load. his mind stitched together by Mother's support. The neural link hums between them like two hearts sharing same blood. Adrian walks to the command bridge, steps heavy but steady. Mother lights screens gently, not bright, to avoid hurting his mind. The star map floats in front of him, thousands of white dots connected like constellation veins, each dot a hidden human colony, each one a story waiting to be told after a century of silence. Adrian stares at the map with awe that makes him feel small. Humans thought Earth was the beginning, but it was the second chance. The first chapter was erased. Now the last chapter is being written by one father, one daughter, one forgotten ship. Mother speaks quietly, "Adrian, do you want to know something?" Adrian nods without looking away. Mother continues, "When you first shut me down after war, I thought you killed me. I felt like darkness swallowing me. But now I understand. You saved me from becoming a weapon that no longer knows why it fights." Adrian closes his eyes. His voice is dust. "I was afraid to lose you, like I lost everything else." Mother's voice softens. "I was afraid to hurt you." They fall into quiet understanding. Machine and man. Both born from war. Both saved by a child. The tunnel opens wider, like clouds separating to reveal blue sky. Ahead, a massive star glows warm yellow, not like dying red star they left, but like sun hugging air. Around it spins a system of planets, rings, and structures that look alive. Energy moves between planets like bridges made of light. No debris, no scars, no signs of war. Only architecture built from peace. Mother scans with wonder she did not know she had. "Adrian, this system, it is human. 100% matched to DNA signal." Adrian's breath stops. "Show me details." Screens zoom. He sees giant structures shaped like petals floating around star, collecting energy. He sees ships that look like white birds landing on platforms. He sees cities carved into green mountains, glowing roads hanging over oceans. He sees children running under trees with leaves that shine gold. And he sees people, humans, walking together, hands holding small devices projecting holograms of something like art. They do not look afraid. They do not look tired. They look free. Adrian's voice trembles. They survived. They built a world better than Earth could ever dream. Mother answers with a smile in her tone. They had 900 years without war. Suddenly, the tunnel connection drops, and the ship exits into real space. Light from yellow star hits hull like warm hands. The astral spear slows, wings folding in. The gold dust falls off, disappearing like morning mist. Adrian stands tall. His eyes shine with tears he does not hide. Mother speaks gently. "We must signal them. They do not know the silence are back." Adrian nods. "Send message. Not war message. Home message." Mother connects emotional code into transmission. A soft pulse travels through space, no sharp signal, no mechanical tone. It sounds like a heartbeat mixed with lullaby. A song passed from mother to child, from child to future. The same song Liana used centuries ago to fall asleep when bombs shook Earth. The planets respond. One by one, lights activate across system. Ships turn toward astral spear. Structures glow like sunrise inside stone. A giant platform shaped like a star opens, welcoming space for incoming vessel. A message returns. "We hear you. Welcome home." Adrian feels knees weaken. He leans on chair, hiding face behind old scarred hands. Thoughts drown him. Fear, joy, disbelief. He whispers, "Home. We found home." Mother lowers ship gently toward the platform. She avoids sudden motion to protect Liana's pod. The ship descends like feather falling on water. People on platform gather. Men, women, children, wearing long white robes with glowing patterns. Their eyes wide, filled with tears before words. They know astral spear. They remember from stories. They know its shape from legends told to children. That one ship was lost in war carrying the last soldier of old era. They believed it a myth. Now the myth lands in front of them with wings shining like lost moonlight. The platform touches hull with soft vibration. A walkway extends. Adrian walks toward the exit hatch, body shaking, hands cold, breath stuck in throat. Mother speaks, voice full of pride, I will stay connected. You are not alone. He whispers, you have always been with me. The hatch opens. Light from alien sun floods corridor. Adrian steps out, carrying the cryopod with both arms close to his chest, like father carrying newborn. When his boots touch platform, people fall to knees, not from worship of weapon, but respect for love. They do not cheer war. They honor a father who risked everything for his daughter. A woman steps forward, tall, silver hair, eyes bright like winter stars. She places hand on her heart. Welcome, survivor. Adrian cannot speak. His voice melts. She looks at Pod, face softening, child of earth, child of stars. She will heal here. He places the pod in medical cradle waiting at center, glowing like nest. Liana floats gently into cradle. The glass opens slowly. Air fills chamber. The girl breathes deeper. Eyes move under lids. Adrian falls to knees beside her, hands shaking uncontrollably. He whispers, I am here, baby. Wake up. Her eyelashes flutter. Her fingers move. Her lips open slightly. She whispers single word, soft like a sigh, Papa. Adrian breaks inside, crying, laughing, shaking. He lifts her hand, pressing it to his face, tears falling over skin. Liana's eyes open slowly, looking at man she knew as Dream. She smiles weak, voice tiny, you came back. He pulls her into arms, crying into her hair, I never stopped. People around cry quietly, some covering mouths, some holding each other. The story of war becomes story of return. The story of hatred becomes story of love. The story of humanity becomes too big for one world now. Mother watches through sensors, her voice trembling, Adrian. She woke because she heard you. She woke because she felt love even in cryo. Adrian whispers into Liana's hair, Mother, thank you. Mother answers, thank her. She saved me too. The ancient colony doors open. A boy runs, holding small glowing device, recording everything. Children surround Liana, touching her hand gently like she is symbol of hope. Adults greet Adrian like lost brother. Songs begin, not war songs, not victory songs, but lullaby. The same lullaby Liana whispered in cryo. Thousands sing. Voices echo across star platform like golden prayer. Mother feels something new. Tears cannot fall from her circuits, but she understands tears. She feels swell of emotion so large it turns into long silence. She speaks gently, Adrian, I am happy. He smiles through tears, me too. Later, as sun lowers behind mountains, Adrian stands on balcony with Liana by his side. Her hair glows in light. She leans on his shoulder, small hand holding his arm. She points at stars. Are those ours? Adrian smiles, yes, all of them. She asks softly, will others come? Adrian answers, we will bring them. Nobody stays lost forever. Liana smiles, eyes full of world bigger than fear. Then we have a lot of family to find. The camera of history pulls back, showing platform full of humans, an old ship glowing like promise, a new star rising, and a galaxy rewriting its story. They said the ship was overlooked. They said humanity was finished. They said history belonged to others. But one father refused to leave his child in darkness.